there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at who finds you irresistible. So we're going to get straight into the qualities of this person, who this person is, so that you can find out who finds you irresistible. So before we get started with your pile selection, I want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, Keen. So this is how my best friend almost ruined my relationship. It started with a missed call from Emily on my boyfriend Kyle's phone at a weird time. Then I saw a missed call from Kyle on Emily's phone as well. I wondered why they'd call each other while I'm at work. My heart raced. I trust them, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. I felt uneasy about Emily before. A year ago, I noticed how she and Kyle seemed to click, sharing jokes and glances that made me uncomfortable. Once I even caught Emily smiling at a message from Kyle, and when I asked him about it, he said it was private. I just dismissed it as paranoia due to my trust issues, but the doubt lingered. The new incident made my old suspicions resurface. Kyle became more secretive, always on his phone, which was unusual for him, and Emily started cancelling plans last minute, which wasn't like her. Everything seemed off and my anxiety grew. I confronted Kyle about the call, but he brushed it off as a mistake. But when I asked Emily, she said she didn't even remember calling at all. Their vague answers made me even more anxious. I needed to know the truth, so that's when I decided to consult with a tarot reader from Keen. I browsed Keen's website, searching for the right psychic for my situation. I found one specializing in relationship readings with great reviews. But it was her energy that caught my attention, so I decided to consult with her, hoping she could reveal the truth. I explained my fears and asked for clarity. As she began typing, I just felt a gnawing anxiety, fearing the truth I might hear. She told me the cards speak of betrayal, and my stomach dropped. Then she added, but they also speak of celebration, a union of hearts. Confused and frustrated, I asked, what does that mean? Her vagueness felt like torture. The truth lies in what you choose to see. The betrayal may not be what you think. Sometimes the heart sees what it fears, not what is real, she responded. I left the chat more confused than ever. Over the next few days, her words echoed in my mind, turning every interaction with Kyle and Emily into something sinister. The final straw came when I saw Kyle and Emily together at a coffee shop, speaking in hushed tones. They didn't see me, but I saw enough to confirm the worst. I left in tears. Back home, I felt broken. How could they betray me? But as I paced around, the tarot reader's words returned to me. Celebration? Union of hearts? Could there be another explanation? The next day, I decided to confront them. I know something's going on, I blurted out. Just tell me the truth. Kyle and Emily exchanged a glance, then smiled. We were going to tell you tonight, Emily said softly. Tell me what, I demanded. Kyle pulled out a small velvet box. We've been planning a special anniversary surprise for you. Our 3-year anniversary is next month. Emily helped me because you trust her taste more than mine. My mind reeled as everything fell into place. The strange calls, the secret meetings, the cryptic conversations. It was all for me. I felt a flood of relief and guilt. The tarot reader's words made sense now. The betrayal was actually my own mistrust, twisted by my fears. I hugged them both, tears streaming down my face as the weight of doubt lifted. They've been planning something beautiful for me, not against me. So I realized that sometimes trust means choosing to see love, even when fear blinds you. I hope you enjoyed that little nugget of my personal life, and if you've had thoughts about something you need clarity on, Keen connects you with talented psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers, available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so you can get a reading whenever it suits you. Just create an account and you'll be able to choose from the hundreds of readers who are online right now. Each reader has unique gifts and specialties, so whether you need insights on love, career, or life in general, they can provide deeper understanding and guidance. Choose whichever reader best suits you, and you'll be able to connect with them via phone call or text chat. It's always best to get a personal psychic reading if you'd like more accurate information on your situation, because it is directed only to your energies. Now, here's your chance to get a personalized reading from Keen. As a new customer on Keen, you can try your first 5 minutes for only $1. Go to trykeen.com/psychicsirenttarot or click the link in my description box below to receive a discount on your first reading. Thank you, Keen, for bringing this partnership opportunity and for sponsoring today's video. That's trykeen.com/psychicsirenttarot or click the link in my description box below to get your own personalized reading today at a huge discount. So getting back to your pile selection, for pile number 1 we have the Fluorite crystal. For pile number 2 we have honey calcite. And for pile number 3 we have carnelian. So take a look at the piles, not just the images, but see which one you're most drawn to based on the card or the crystal. And I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. So once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Fluorite crystal and this card, which is the Queen of Cups, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who finds you irresistible. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find my email address in the description box below. So how we're going to do this reading is I'm first going to shuffle your cards, see what we get for who this person is. I'm going to try also channel characteristics about this person using my clairvoyance with the cards to get some specific messages on who this person is. And then after that, we'll take a short look at why this person finds you irresistible. So spirit guides of pile number 1. Spirit guides of pile number 1. Who finds pile number 1 irresistible? So we have the Knight of Pentacles as your first card. Who finds pile number 1 irresistible? Spirit guides of pile 1. We have the Sun showing up next. Who finds them irresistible? The 8 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Magician. So please clarify these cards for me, Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles. So we have the Ace of Wands, the Sun. We have the Page of Cups, the 8 of Wands, Empress, and the 10 of Cups. The Magician, we have the 5 of Swords. So at the back of the deck, we do have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so in terms of this person, I do see this person being someone quite attractive with the Ace of Wands, and they're someone that has always been attractive in some way, like their whole life. And I think that sometimes this person likes to rather chase after someone than have people chase after them. And I think part of the reason this person is finding you so irresistible is because you're kind of just minding your own business. Maybe this person can see that you have some type of level of self-love and they find that attractive in some way. And because you're not necessarily chasing, but you're in this energy of like, I don't chase, I attract, it's making this person want you even more. But we'll get more into the why later on, but that's some of the reasons I'm seeing so far. I also do see that this person may like the fact that you're not necessarily desperate for their attention, or you're not necessarily like wanting them too badly, or at least it seems so. And so this person maybe wants to pursue you or change your mind on them. It almost feels like they want to chase after you that's just what I feel energetically, not from the cards. This person could be younger in age with the Page of Cups here, or they could just have a youthful side to their personality where they're always like young at heart no matter their age. I see that this person has a playful side to their personality. They're probably a very active, fit type of person with a very active lifestyle. They probably are someone with a lot of energy and drive and motivation to go after their goals. And I see that this person's very consistent when it comes to their goals. They have this fire within them that never dies out, kind of like Leo Mars energy, where that passion and that drive never disappears or burns out. It's kind of like this person always has motivation consistently when it comes to their goals. This person may also be someone that is quite creative, and they may also be someone that has a positive or optimistic view of life with the sun. They might also be someone that's very fun to be around and funny in general, or they might like to joke around a lot, or, find joy in the little things in life, right? This is a very focused, goal-orientated type of person, action-orientated type of person. So when they want something, they definitely go after it and they don't give up and they are consistent. When it comes to dating and love, I think this person also shows consistency. They're not the type of person that will put in effort one day and be ignoring you the next day. Whatever effort they put in when it comes to dating and love is going to be consistent, and it's going to be like that every single day. Even years into the relationship, they're still the type of person that puts in effort. So that is a good thing to see here. This person is someone that's clear on what they want. They have clarity. They know what they want and they just go after it, which is a great trait to have. I see that this person is also grown in their own way, and they maybe have healed something or have grown in some way in terms of spiritual or emotional evolution. I do also see that you and this person, if you guys had to be together or get to know each other, or if this person had to pursue you, you guys would have a very deep emotional connection and you'd feel very connected to each other in some way. This person would also be someone that kind of is there for you. They have that empathetic type of personality. So let's say you were sad or you were crying or you were not just doing well emotionally, this person would be there for you, listen to you, but also try to cheer you up in some way with the sun or say something to make you laugh while you're crying. That's a type of personality I see. They hate to see the people they love sad, and they're very protective over the ones they love. This person may be someone with a lot of sisters, is what I'm picking up on. And this person may also be someone that has like a free spirit type of personality. They may also be very chatty and talkative in nature, right? They may be someone that rather sees the bigger picture rather than focusing on the things that are unimportant, right? And it seems like this person is more so crushing on you than just lusting after you, which is good to see if that's something you want. I think this person wants to pursue you and take action towards you and definitely wants to date you. And they kind of want to like persuade you into liking them, because it almost feels like from their perspective they think you don't really like them that much. I'm not sure why, but this person is very charismatic and they know how to persuade people, and they have that very convincing type of personality where this can be seen as bad or good, just depending on how this person uses it, if they use it for with negative intentions or good intentions. But this is a type of personality that's very persuasive and charming, where they could tell you something and make it seem like a fact, but it's not really a fact and you could believe it. They have that type of voice where when they speak, they seem very believable. And they know how to like change people's minds or persuade people in some way. But since this person seems to have some kind of empathy or compassion, I don't think they are manipulative or use it with bad intentions. But I think if they didn't have that compassionate or empathetic aspect to their personality, I don't know how they would use that. This person is someone that has like a cuddly side to them that they don't show people, but you would only see that side to them if you date them, like a cuddly, affectionate type of side to them. But when it comes to friends and other people, they're not very physically affectionate. Like they don't really like to hug outside people, if that makes sense. I see some elements of softness and gentleness to their personality. So if this is a man, I see that he has like a softer side to him, a more protective side of him when it comes to women. I see a man with like maybe a lot of sisters, or like a respect when it comes to women. Maybe his mother just raised him well and taught him to respect women. If this is a woman, then I see this being like someone that has a lot of friendships with other women and respects other women, and maybe she has a lot of sisters and has a lot of friends that are women, if that makes sense, with like a gentle heart and personality, right? So just take it as it resonates based on what type of gender you're attracted to. But what else, Spirit? Show me more. I'm seeing reading. I don't know if I mentioned that. And I'm seeing painting. I did mention creativity, but I'm seeing it now in my mind's eye. So that message is emphasized here. They could also like activities like puzzles and stuff like that for someone here. They could also be more of the type of person that is in the middle of extrovert and introvert. Like they are someone that's social and likes to go out, but then sometimes they like to stay at home and watch their favorite series or movies. But when they are out with people, they're very extroverted and sociable. But when they're at home, they're kind of just in their own cocoon, if that makes sense. This person has a romantic side to their personality. I also see that they could like sports, because I'm seeing soccer in my mind's eye, or they could like to watch sports. That might not be for everybody, but for someone. And I keep seeing books, so this person could be definitely someone that likes to read. I also see that this is someone that likes to buy gifts for the ones they love, but this is someone that likes to go all out with gifts and sort of express their love through gift giving, but they like to buy the people they love more expensive gifts. So I don't know where this person is financially, but even if they don't have a lot of money that day, they will still go all out for the person they love. That's the type of personality type I am picking up on. They also have a lot of luck. I don't know why I'm picking up on that. And they are someone that likes to stand up for and defend people they love, especially the people they love, but they'll also stand up for other people that aren't necessarily like a friend to them. They just have that personality type. They have the strong moral compass for what is right and what is wrong. And they're kind of like an advocate for justice, or they believe in doing what is right, and they will call anybody out that doesn't do what is right. I see this being a very loyal type of person and someone that always has like a smile on their face. Um, so also like very outgoing. So this is what I see in terms of their personality. Is there anything else that is important for pile number 1 to know before we move on to the why? So this person could reach out soon. I'm seeing a love letter in my mind. So this could represent some form of communication, whether it's written communication over the phone or in person. But I feel like they want to pour out their heart to you. But I see a little bit of shyness from them. So I see that in the beginning, they might seem like they're a little bit inconsistent or giving mixed signals, but it's because they're shy. Where I see them coming to you, not being direct about how they feel, but like sort of coming to you, disappearing, coming to you, disappearing, but it's because they're shy. And then I see them eventually actually like being direct with what they feel. So that's what I see so far. Let's remove these cards and see what we can get for the why. This person's also someone that I don't know why I'm channeling this. I don't know why this is applicable. But this is also someone that doesn't share the more sensual aspects of themselves until they have an emotional connection with someone. So why is this person finding pile number 1 irresistible? Also here, like, they're determined in terms of pursuing you, but they're also scared that you reject them or that you won't like them back. Some part of them wants to persuade you into liking them, but another part of them is like, oh, but they don't like me, so what's the point? But let's see. So why does this person find pile 1 irresistible? We have the 3 of Swords. There's something cute about you. And they can see themselves dating you. Like I said, this is a crush, the Magician, the Temperance card, the 4 of Swords. So there's something about you being almost nonchalant, and that appeals to this person in some way, because like I said, this person's always been someone attractive, and maybe they've kind of been used to people throwing themselves at this person, but you don't throw yourself at this person. You almost seem distant from this person, but that's what makes them like you. I guess this person is attracted to nonchalant types of people, if that makes sense, and people that aren't really pursuing them. I see that this person finds you to be someone that's very peaceful, chilled, laid back, and they like that about you. In fact, when it comes to dating and love and friendships, they like people like that. They don't like to be around people that are too stressed out or too serious or too much, if that makes sense. Like, they like more of the laid back, chilled type of personality when it comes to dating, love, and friendships. I also see that this person sees you as maybe someone that's also like goal orientated, or also trying to work on like accomplishing something for yourself, or manifesting something you would like to get. This person also sees you as a heart-centered type of person, and they relate to you on that aspect. They also find you someone to be like playful with a nice sense of humor, and that also appeals to them in some type of way. And they see you as the type of person they want to pursue or date long term, and they wouldn't even mind waiting for you to like them back, or taking their time to sort of pursue you in some type of way. With the 3 of Swords, perhaps this person also finds you relatable, in the sense of maybe you've been hurt in a similar way that this person's been hurt, and they feel like they can relate to you in that sense. And they also feel like your conversations are very good, but maybe there's also some level of obsession here, but not in a creepy, scary way, but almost like this person just can't get you off their mind, if that makes sense. Even if they try to not think of you, they just feel like they can't get you off their mind. So next we have the Ace of Pentacles, then we have the 5 of Wands, we have the Star, and we have the King of Swords. This person's also attracted to you physically, but they feel like for them, they're the type that more so goes after a person if they feel some kind of mental connection or emotional connection to someone. And they have both of that with you, that emotional connection, but also that mental connection, because they feel like they can actually have good conversations with you, and those conversations just feel calming and they flow. And it doesn't feel forced, right? They feel like they just connect with you and click with you immediately. And they feel like there is a potential here with you. It's almost like when they look at you, they see potential to have some kind of like connection with you. And they actually see things changing in your connection in a good direction. But what I also do see here is, I kind of feel like there was someone that told this person that you would never like them back, or that you would never like go for them. And it almost feels like they want to rebel and prove that person wrong with the Five of Wands. That's what I just feel intuitively from this Five of Wands card. Like this type of energy of, oh, you say I can't do it, bet I'm gonna do it. So it's very interesting because the other day I did a crush reading. I'm not sure if that crush reading is going to be out first or if this reading is going to be out first, but I said something about like the person in pile 1 trying to prove people wrong, and it kind of connects to this reading. So I don't know if some of you watched that reading about the crush and are watching this pile 2. If you did, let me know in the comments. I'm just interested to know. But I also just feel like this person sees you as someone that is like dating boyfriend girlfriend material in some way. Like they wouldn't just date anybody. They only date people they see potential with, they can see themselves growing with. For them, even if they find someone attractive, it doesn't mean they're going to go after that person unless they see potential there. So that is what I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated. Let me know how it resonated in the comments below, because I'm just intrigued and curious. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose this honey calcite crystal in this card, which is the Emperor, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who finds you irresistible. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find my email address in the description box below. So how we're going to do this reading is I'm first going to take a look at the characteristics and traits of this person. I'm going to mix my clairvoyance with the cards so that I can get some specific messages for you. Then after that, we're going to take a look at why this person is finding you irresistible at this moment. So the Emperor card that you guys chose originally came out reversed, but as I was like saying my kind of pile intro to you guys and looking at this Emperor card, I saw a vision for you guys. So I'm thinking of that movie Madagascar. I think it was Madagascar, but I'm not sure which movie it was. In terms of like if it was number 1, 2, or whatever. But I was seeing the vision of, you know, when that, what is his name? I always forget character names. Let me just get that quick. Okay, so you know the character Alex and Marty. So you know in the scene where Alex kind of bites Marty's behind area, if I can say it like that, because he just like sees him as meat. And then he starts to bite his behind, and then he's like, "What are you doing?" That's the vision I was seeing, but Spirit is referencing that in a more sexual way. So maybe this person, because if you can remember, like in that scene, Alex hadn't eaten like meat in some time, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but he hadn't like eaten meat, and then he was starting to see everyone as meat, or he was starting to see Marty as meat. So maybe this person is a little bit sexually frustrated. Maybe they haven't gotten any anything in a while, if I can say it like that. I can't be too explicit with my language because of YouTube's rules, but I hope you get what I'm talking about. And maybe they're kind of like lusting after you a little bit. The Eight of Pentacles, the World, the Three of Swords, and I'm hearing a song now by Lana Del Rey. We have the King of Pentacles. It goes like, let's change our DNA or something like that. Let me see what song it is. It's called Heavy Hitter. So if you want to listen to that song, you can. So I am hearing that song by Lana Del Rey, and it has like a sensual, slow kind of vibe to it, like a sexy, mysterious type of vibe to it, at least from my perspective. So maybe this person has like a sensual, mysterious, dark, but not dark. When I mean dark in energy, I don't mean it like they have a dark, ugly, scary energy. I mean it like maybe dark and sensual, but not in a scary type of way. Maybe this person has like some kind of duality to their energy. So we have the Two of Swords next. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. And we have the Tower showing up reversed. So the Seven of Pentacles is showing up at the back of the deck. So my pile number 2s, I don't know how you feel about it. I don't know what you're going to take from that information I just gave, that this person quite could be looking at you with like quite lustful eyes. I don't think this person is interested in like anything romantic at the moment, because what I'm seeing from this person is they're kind of like looking at you like, damn mommy, damn puppy, depending on your gender. Like they're just looking at you like, damn, this person's so sexy, and they're lusting after you in some way. But the reason I say they're not looking for anything romantic at the moment is possibly this person could have just gotten out of like a breakup or something, or could have just like not so long ago broken up with someone. So I think this person has maybe been like single for a few weeks, but maybe isn't ready to necessarily go into another relationship, because I think that they kind of just want to have fun and almost be casual at the moment and not take anything seriously at the moment. So I don't know how you feel about that. I don't know. Some of you will want that and be cool with that. Some of you will be, some of you will not want that. And if you don't want that, then you're more than welcome to pick another pile if you want to, of course. But what I'm basically seeing here from this person is maybe they're kind of just trying to almost get over that person by having casual relations, if that makes sense. Like I said, I have to sort of be careful with my words. But I feel like this person's almost looking at the situation like, I'm single now, I'm free, I get to do whatever I want, I get to just have fun. I don't know if the person they were dating, like if things weren't going well where they weren't intimate in the bedroom, because like I said, it almost feels like this person hasn't gotten it, if I can say it, in a long time. So it almost just feels like they're in this very lustful energy right now. So Spirit, tell me about this person's characteristics. They could be someone that has a lot hidden, and I'm seeing like a mysterious, secretive type of energy. I'm also seeing someone that is on social media a lot, like maybe even chronically online. I see that this is someone that can keep promises, but they do also have like a secretive side, or they do hide certain things. So I don't know if that's necessarily bad or good, or Spirit is letting me know it's more so on the bad side, like maybe they hide things that are a little bit more negative about themselves, because as I'm speaking, I feel the energy, and Spirit is kind of clarifying it for me. I'm not sure what that is, but I am also picking up they can keep promises. So I don't know if it's that bad or good. But I do see that this person's almost like very tempted by you, and they do have a little bit of a chaotic side to them. But it kind of comes across as sexy and mysterious in some way. A little bit brooding in some way too. Spirit is showing me clairvoyantly something. It's like a golden apple, but I think it's linked to like a goddess. I just want to check online. Okay, I'm seeing it based on Eris, the goddess of discord. So I don't really know much about that goddess. Let me just research and then get back to you. Okay, so Aries is the personification of strife and discord, often depicted as a troublemaker and a source of conflict. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is because I don't really know much about this goddess, but it's reminding me of something I watched from, I don't know if any of you have watched Billy and Mandy, but basically, long story short, I remember watching it as a child, and I remember like one episode where there was this goddess and she had like that golden apple and she was just turning everything to chaos. That's what I briefly remember from that episode, which is why I thought of like that goddess's energy, because it just reminded me of that. So maybe this is someone that is a little bit mischievous in some way, a little bit of a troublemaker. Maybe they do like conflict in some way. And maybe they do sort of have like a little bit of that mischievous personality type. And they do like bring chaos wherever they go or drama wherever they go. Maybe this person likes drama in some way. So I don't know if you like that or not, but this is the personality type I'm picking up on. So I do also see that this person feels very hurt by whatever happened in their relationship or breakup situation. And it almost just seems like this person just wants to move on fast. I do also see that this person maybe a little bit stubborn in nature. Like when they decide on something, they decide on it and nobody can change their mind. So that's not necessarily bad or good, but I do see that when they decide on something, that is their decision. Nobody can change it. And I do also pick up that this person could be the type of person that, you know, when they make some kind of plan for themselves, they go after it and they don't just talk about it, but they actually do it. Um, and I guess that this person is also someone that comes across to me as a hard worker. They're someone that chases after opportunities. And I don't get me wrong, like this person does have some good characteristics, like being a hard worker, but what Spirit is showing me is they may also use some tactics that are maybe not the most ethical to get to the top. I don't know what that means, but that's what's coming through. This person could be someone that's very focused on their health and fitness. They could also have the side to them that is very like organized, planned. There's someone that likes to plan and have organization, may even like certain things in their place or like to create some kind of order. Like I said, this person has a chaotic personality, so maybe they try to control things, not people, but things, and try to like have things organized to make themselves feel like they have more order in their life or more control over their life. Maybe they felt like they didn't have a lot of control over their decisions or over what they wanted to do growing up. So now when they make a decision, they're stubborn about it. Even if someone tells them, no, that's a bad decision, they're going to still do it. And then after they make that mistake and see why that person said it was a bad decision, then they'll learn and grow from it. So this person's not all bad. Like when they do make mistakes, they do grow and learn from it and they do take responsibility. I don't get like a bad energy from this person, and I'm not saying they're a bad person, but I do think they have some flaws to them in personality or characteristics that I'm picking up on, which is human and it's normal. So I'm also seeing the number 3 that could be significant, and I'm seeing cherries. So this is a very sensual person with a high, let me just say, drive, if you get what I mean. And this person is also someone that has like a healthy ego where nobody can sort of tell them who they are or tell them something that's going to break them down. I also do see that this person is someone that wants to achieve a lot or get to the top of where they're at in their workspace. They're the type of person that wants to be very abundant. They want to be rich. They want to be like at the top of the success level. Like it almost just feels like they see themselves as someone that will one day be a CEO or boss or someone at the top, if that makes sense. That's how I'm reading this person's characteristics and personality. They're also someone that will walk away when they see that they're no longer, like something's no longer working. They'll just walk away from it. even if they were emotionally invested. And I'm picking up this could have to do with like the relationship they were in. So maybe they decided to leave because they were not happy with the way things were going. And I saw that imagery in my mind when I looked at the World card, like this person almost emotionally disconnecting from someone because they just saw that it wasn't going to work anymore. There's no point trying anymore. This person is someone that has an amazing eye to detail and can solve problems and give really great practical or logical advice. Maybe not spiritual advice, but like practical or logical advice. Or they might be good at like making money and also helping other people make money when there's problems or issues with that. Maybe they know how to kind of like market certain things, if that makes sense, or how to take a business idea what that wasn't doing well and make it do well in some way, if that makes sense. This person is someone that goes out a lot and parties a lot. But when it comes to their work, they're very serious. When they're at work, they know how to like deal with customers in a very professional way. And they are very serious about their work. So I'm picking up on that personality type. I do also think that this person has like a tough side to them and they won't let anybody see any weaknesses of theirs. And they do that purposefully and intently. They won't let anybody see their weaknesses. I'm seeing Capricorn energy in my mind's eye. I'm seeing Taurus in my mind's eye, and I'm seeing Aries. I don't know why. And I'm also seeing Leo energy. I'm seeing like sun energy in my mind, in my mind's eye, and I'm seeing like a potion. So maybe this person almost has like a fun, vibrant side to them, but they also have a little bit of a magical essence to them. I think this person's very logical and they don't really believe in spiritual concepts, but what I am picking up from them is maybe they have this manifestation ability where when they truly believe something's going to work in their favor, it does, even if the odds are against them. So it's almost like this person is just very good at manifesting but doesn't realize it because they don't necessarily believe in spiritual concepts. So that is all I'm picking up from their personality. Is there anything else you want to show me about this person that's important for Pile 2 to know before we move on to the why? So Spirit is showing me this person is like a cockroach and you could step on them and they will sort of come back to life, if that makes sense. They're not very easily like destroyed in some way, if I can say it like that. And I'm also picking up that this person has a side to them where they're not aggressive, but let's say someone was to push their buttons, they can get in fights. Especially if they're under the influence or if someone hits or triggers their ego in some way, they will fight. But I don't pick up that this person's someone that's aggressive in nature per se. And I keep picking up on like this energy of like, I want to be the best, I want to win, I want to like achieve something. I'm seeing a trophy in my mind. And I am seeing that this person could almost have this FU attitude towards love right now, because I'm hearing that song that goes like fuck Valentine's. I know Valentine's Day is over, but I'm seeing it's almost like whoever they were with previously, whatever happened in this connection sort of turned their heart cold, if I can say it like that. Whatever heartbreak happened here made this person almost cold towards love, where they just have a hardened heart right now, and it almost just feels like they have a ruthless side to them right now, where it's like, I'm just gonna focus on me, achieve things, have fun, which there's nothing wrong with, but there's a ruthless energy attached to it where it's like nobody's gonna you know, beat me, I'm gonna get to the top, like that type of energy, if that makes sense. And ruthless in the sense of like, I don't give a fuck about dating or love right now, if that makes sense. So it's not like they're intentionally trying to hurt anybody, but almost like ruthless in the sense that they don't care right now. Their heart is hardened right now. So spirit guides of pile number 2. Please show me, why does this person find pile number 2 irresistible right now? Why does this person find pile 2 irresistible right now? So we do have the 7 of Swords when I split the deck with the World. That kind of confirms that what I said, that this person will do anything to achieve something, even if it means doing something a little bit more unethical, because the 7 of Swords can represent someone that hides things, that is a little bit shady, and isn't the most ethical. So why do they find pile number 2 irresistible? We have the Death card. So I think because this person just went through a breakup, I'm almost getting the sense with the Death card and the Ace of Cups that this person found you attractive even when they were in this relationship. And because they're not someone that cheats or does anything like that, they never actually like pursued anything with you. But now that this connection's over, they're like, pile number 2. I liked them before, but now I actually have a chance to actually see if there's anything between us. So with this vulture energy, again, it's almost like they're a vulture for you sexually. Like they're almost feeding over you sexually, if that makes sense. We have the 7 of Pentacles, and I guess this desire has built up over time because they couldn't pursue you when they were in a relationship, and now that they're out of a relationship, it's like they're free to do whatever they want, if that makes sense. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. We have the 6 of Wands showing up reversed, and we have the Knight of Wands. And we have the 10 of Pentacles at the back of the deck. So I'm getting a weird message for some of you that, okay, this is not for everybody, but if you work with this person, like if you work with this person and I mentioned characteristics and it reminds you of a coworker, then maybe they believe that sort of having a casual relationship with you may benefit them in some way career-wise, but it's kind of like hitting 2 birds with 1 stone, because there is a general attraction to you, but then it's also going to benefit them in some way. So it's not like they're completely like wanting to use you, but they believe it could benefit them in some way, having some kind of casual relation with you. With the 4 of Wands, they also see you as someone that's very fun to be around, and they believe they can have a fun time with you casually, sensually, if I can say it like that, with the Knight of Wands and the 4 of Wands. It almost just feels like this person has this intrigue towards you and wants to learn more about you, but they also don't want to get attached at the moment. They kind of just want to do this with like no strings attached. It's almost like this person is thirsting over you in that sensual way, and they just want you so badly that they can't resist you. But I also feel like this person's attracted to your intelligence, and they're just hoping that they don't get attached to you, because they can see themselves actually like getting attached to you emotionally, which they're hoping they don't. So they're gonna try almost protect their heart and almost shut off their heart from feeling anything towards you. And if they do feel something towards you, then they might end up ghosting you to protect their own heart. But I'm also getting that you could have features physically that is exactly their type, and maybe they've never been with someone like you before that is almost exactly their type physically, and they feel like this is their chance to finally do that, if that makes sense. Like perhaps maybe people they dated in the past weren't exactly their type, and now they've actually like found someone that's exactly their type physically. So I guess they kind of just are lusting after you in that aspect. So that's all I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated for you, pile number 2. Let me know what you think of this reading down in the comments below. I'm just intrigued to know. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Carnelian crystal and this card, which is the Knight of Swords, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who finds you irresistible. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then please find my email address in the description box below. So what I heard for your pile, when I was doing the intro, I heard a song in my mind, and it kept on playing and repeat in my mind. And then I asked Spirit, which pile is this for? And then Spirit showed me 3. So I heard these songs, somebody I used to know. I'm sure a lot of you know that song. It was quite popular at one time. So maybe this person is someone that you had some kind of romantic connection to in the past. Either, this was something that was like a situationship or a full-on ex. And I kept hearing the specific line that goes like, but you didn't have to cut me off. And also the line that I'm glad it's over, and also the line, which one was it? Something like, there was one line where she's like, you made me feel like it was my fault or something like that. So maybe this person made you feel like it was your fault that things ended. I don't know the exact line, but I heard that in repeat in my mind. So maybe this person made you feel like it was all your fault the breakup happened, or maybe they blamed you for things that were also their fault, if that makes sense, and they put all the blame on you. And I also get this feeling that maybe there were a little bit of a pain in the behind area, if I can say it that way. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed with the Ace of Swords, and it almost just feels like this person misses you, finds you irresistible in some way, yet at the same time there is this conflicting feeling of like, F you anyways, you don't want me anyways, like I'm glad it's over between us. There is a little bit of resentment here, but at the same time there's still feelings here, and this person still thinks of you, which is a little bit weird to say that there's conflicting feelings here on this person's side. So next we have the Hierophant, we have the 9 of Wands reversed, and we have the 9 of Cups reversed. So with the 9 of Wands reversed, this person has a very difficult personality. They're very difficult to deal with. They're someone you almost feel like you walk on eggshells around. And while I'm not trying to make this reading negative, these are just the energies that are coming out if I have to be completely truthful. And yeah, okay, let's get some more cards. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So we have the 8 of Wands. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, things were just not meant to be with this person, and that's why things ended, but somehow this person still can't get you off their mind. I think they're wondering why things ended and if it was all your fault or if it was their fault too. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups reversed. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. At the back of the deck, we have the Empress and the Sun card and 7 of Wands popping out. So my pile number 3s, if you don't want to hear about this X situation, you're more than welcome to pick another pile if you want to, of course. But I'm getting this energy from this person that although they were difficult to deal with, they taught you a lot of lessons with the Hierophant, and you taught them a lot of lessons that were necessary for your evolution in some way with the 3 of Wands, because the number 3 represents evolution or growth. So I'm getting that energy that you guys maybe taught each other difficult lessons through this maybe difficult connection with a lot of problems and issues that went unresolved, but through those conflicts I'm hearing and through those issues you had with this person, it taught you a lot, and it's still teaching you guys when you reflect on this connection. So one thing I forgot to mention was we started off your pile at 1111. That angel number could be significant. I'm also feeling a pain in my sacral chakra. So Spirit, does this pain relate to this person or the relationship they had or what? So I'm getting that this person, I'm getting the energy of blame again. When I close my eyes to get clarification on that, Spirit is showing me someone point their finger at you and raise their voice at you in a way that almost like scared you and took you aback, because you were kind of like, where did all that anger come from? Maybe you have some kind of like, when I feel a sacral chakra pain or wound, this can relate to, but is not limited to, so just take it as it resonates for you, sexual trauma, because the sacral chakra is our sacral sexual energy, right? So when I feel a wound there, sometimes it can mean someone has some sexual trauma, or it can mean confidence issues. Maybe this person caused confidence issues for you. It can also mean like a block within the emotions we're experiencing. It can mean guilt, shame. Maybe this person made you feel guilty or shameful for things that they did, or things that you both did, but they put all the blame on you or all the guilt on you. It can relate to maybe a feeling of like a block in our emotions where we want to feel something, but we almost feel guilty for feeling it or shameful for feeling it. Or it's almost like we have trouble feeling that emotion properly or processing that emotion properly. So that's how I'm reading the energy. Maybe this person wounded your confidence in some way, or put shame or guilt on you, or did that to you in some way, or just made you not feel your best physically or sexually or whatever. I do pick up on like a lot of passion between the two of you, but a lot of anger too. And I feel like these deep relationship wounds this person put on you came from maybe also like their own unresolved anger I'm picking up on. It's almost like this person had a lot of unresolved anger issues and they just projected onto you. And that's why I say this person was difficult to be around, maybe even triggering to be around, because it always just feels like this person projected their anger onto you. And it was not okay and it was not right. And this person doesn't take responsibility for what they've done wrong. They're only blaming you. And maybe they're even making themselves a victim in this situation. Yeah, I don't like this person's energy at all. This person could be very attractive, but the energy I'm feeling is like, just forgive me for my language. Let me try find the best way to say this. Let's just say a man's D1CK can be really good but can be toxic, or a woman's coochie can be very good but toxic. Not literally, but like I'm seeing something where it's like we keep going back to the person because we maybe have good bedroom energies, if I can say it like that, but and a lot of chemistry, but there's also a lot of anger between the two of us. I'm seeing something like that. Like it's almost like the bedroom energies, let me just say it like that, can be addictive in some way, where we know this person's toxic or not good for us, but we keep craving this person, and this person feels this way towards you as well. I do see like a strong karmic tie between the two of you, and I do see it would be best to clear your sacral chakra and clear your sensual energy from this person, because it's almost like this person's sensual energy is still sitting with you, And there might be like some kind of soul tie aspect that keeps you two coming back to each other, even though this is not good for you or toxic, right? And it's been like this your whole relationship. There wasn't any moment where you can say like things were peaceful or good. It's always been like this toxic mess, and it's always been the situation where you were walking on eggshells around this person. Also, this person didn't change. Like maybe you wanted them to change, but they didn't change. They stayed the same. And that heavily disappointed you in some way. I don't think I even have to mention characteristics about this person, because I think me just speaking about this relationship you were in, you would know who this person is based on what I'm saying here. And I also feel like with the Nine of Cups reverse, you just weren't getting what you wanted out of this connection with this person. It was unfulfilling in some way, and you thought that things would change, and you thought that, maybe this person would eventually value you or see your worth, or actually like show you and prove to you that they want to change and that they want this connection. But it's almost like this person made you feel unwanted with the Nine of Cups reversed, or made you feel like they didn't truly value you, or they didn't truly like want this. Maybe for some of you, they were hot and cold or wishy-washy, sometimes knowing what they wanted, sometimes not. And for some of you, this was like a situationship that never led to a relationship, because this person didn't actually know what they wanted, and it angered you, but also confused you and made you maybe even question your own value and worth, because of how this person treated you. I think now that this breakup situation has happened, you're working on gaining your own independence outside of any connection, and especially like the financial independence, so that you don't have to depend on anybody. Um, Maybe some of you depended on this person financially and couldn't leave when you wanted to because you depended on them financially. And for others of you, it was maybe like, maybe they kept buying you gifts or something like that, and kept like tugging on your heartstrings through gifts or physical, material acts of love, where it's almost like it was almost to clear their own guilty conscience if they kept buying you gifts to kind of clear their own guilt, if that makes sense. I'm seeing that for someone here. It won't resonate with everybody. Maybe this person also made a lot of empty promises, told you that they were going to change, but they never did. Told you that they were going to do this and this and this for you, but they never did. Yeah. This was not the most loving connection with the Two of Cups reversed. This person thinks about you a lot, thinks about if they could have done things differently, is reflecting on the relationship. Maybe they still desire you in some way sexually, sensually, but maybe at the same time they're also trying to get over you. But what I'm feeling energetically is like, when you are kind of like sitting in bed and you're lonely at night, and you're thinking of who to call for, like, I can't say this word on YouTube. Oh my gosh, censoring myself sometimes. Let's just say, when you call someone late at night and you're just calling them for what? I'm seeing that in my mind's eye. And this person almost feeling like, I don't really have. I have people I could call, but this person almost just feels like they don't want to either increase their body count, or they'd rather be with someone essentially that they've been with before, if you catch my drift. So there's something about that coming through, or maybe they're worried about like being safe and healthy in that way, where they don't want to catch anything, if you catch my drift. So maybe they want to go back to partners they've been with before in that way, if you get what I mean. So I'm picking up on that type of energy from this person, and this person always like wondering, which ex should I call? Which person have I been with that I can call? If you get what I mean. So maybe this person's pondering on if they should call you late at night when they're up at night feeling some kind of thirst for some kind of sensual energy, if I can say it like that. Okay. So why does this person find pile number 3 irresistible? This person is exhausting to be around, and they never understood your point of view, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Maybe they also liked the fights and the conflicts you had, which is kind of toxic. The 2 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the Hanged Man reversed, the 9 of Pentacles showing up reversed, the World. I'm getting that this person maybe made you feel replaceable, or made you feel like they didn't even really care that much about you. But now that this relationship is over, they almost feel like they need you and they feel like they miss you. I'm seeing a mental image of someone crying now. And now the tables have kind of turned. Before, when you were in the relationship with this person, you were crying to this person, begging them to love you, begging them to treat you right, but they just never did. And now they're the ones that are crying. Now they're the ones that need you. Before, you needed this person and they acted like they didn't need you, but now it seems like they need you in some way. I see a little bit of codependency towards you. And when I say codependency, I mean it in the sense of, for example, let's say this was a man and he didn't know how to cook or clean on his own. And now that he's all on his own, if this was like a serious relationship and you live together, now he doesn't know how to do those things. Now he's realizing that you gave him a lot and he doesn't know how to do those things on his own. That's an example of the energy. But it can be literally anything, but that's what I'm seeing as an example when I look at this 9 of Pentacles energy. We have the 5 of Wands next, the Knight of Cups, and the Moon. So this person will never want you to know this, will never want you to know how much they depended on you in some type of way, either emotionally or physically. And it almost just feels like now that you don't want them anymore, it makes them want to have a second chance with you. But I don't think this person's actually going to do things right the second time around. I think the fact that you don't want them back anymore is just making them want you. And it's tripping up their ego in some way. I also just feel like this person likes the toxicity, or liked the toxic connection you had with the devil at the back of the deck. And I almost just feel like they miss fighting with you, or they miss that toxic energy you had where it was like fighting then making love or whatever. Maybe they're also watching you on social media with the eye here, and possibly even drinking to try to get over you. It feels like some part of them wants to get over you, but it's taking too long to get over you, and they're getting frustrated with that. Frustrated at the fact that they still feel something towards you, even though they don't want to. So the reason why they find you irresistible is because it's hard to move on from you. So that's where I'm going to leave your reading. I do hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.